The DKSR City Mission in Prague. Our mission, we investigate how urban data can contribute to sustainable urban development in 5 interdisciplinary teams working together throughout a week. The Heating Effectiveness team deals with the topic of gas consumption in public buildings. For 12 different buildings around Prague, they want to find out which buildings in Prague operate inefficiently. The team needs to gather a lot of different data in order to categorize the buildings, a task that is quite challenging.
Energy performance certificates are required to be displayed on public buildings by law. So in theory it should be an easy data set to get, but speaking to the person who got this data, it was already quite challenging. So this is a real world problem of solving this kind of challenge.
However, Prague is quite advanced already in this field.
Prague has already a lot of data and a lot of work done on this heating effectiveness subject, and it's nice to see how Prague is already developed on this smart cities topic.
A team of data scientists from Porto, Prague and Berlin comes together to analyze the data. The challenge? Most of them don't have any domain knowledge of buildings and building energy, but in fact, this can also be a great advantage.
As we were having a first look at the data, it was really interesting to discuss with the other people in the room who are working with building energy for the first time, what this data means, how we can interpret it, and what other data sets we need to consider to turn this into something valuable.
I think we are really happy to be here. We are learning a lot, and we have similar projects around heating effectiveness, and learning with the experts of the city of Prague. It's really important to us to gain this domain expertise, go to Porto and apply the concepts in our projects.
The group matches energy consumption patterns to information it has on the buildings and notices some interesting trends.
We're also in the process of looking at time series data, so understanding patterns in the energy use and looking at how energy use differs on colder days, warmer days, weekends, weekdays. And we're trying to find patterns that might suggest that energy is not being used efficiently.
We are trying to understand how can we optimize energy consumption and how can we talk to stakeholders and understand what kind of information and what kind of data should we visualize and showcase to them.
The last day, presentation of results. The team categorized the buildings according to performance and identified unusual consumption patterns, as well as potential emissions and cost savings.
I didn't expect that we could get so good conclusions in only 1 week.
So our goal is to provide information to both decision makers, but also to energy planners who might work on the refurbishment of this building in the future.
The Heating Effectiveness mission has been successfully completed.